Okay, I just talked about footwork. Now let's look at the idea of the turns. I think the easiest thing to use is beginner movements since they're relatable to almost everybody. And what I'm calling beginner movements are movements that were considered beginner 20 years ago. Maybe they're not considered beginner these days. If we started just with overhand circles on the side here, and we turned 90 degrees to our left, this would be turning into clockwise, like as demonstrated in this pinwheel. And if we turn 90 degrees to the right, back into overhand, that would be the pairing. So that's one pair, the left turn to clockwise, the right turn to overhand. If I were to switch my footwork to do the right turn from overhand to counterclockwise, and then the left turn back to overhand, that's the second pair. So that's 4 90-degree turns total. And then from counterclockwise, the right turn is underhand. And then the left turn from underhand is to counterclockwise. That's another pair. So that's 6. And then from underhand, switching my footwork again, turning right 90 degrees to clockwise, and turning left 90 degrees to underhand. That's the last pair. So that's 8 pairs of 90-degree turns. Or you can do them all in a row, going one way, and all in the row going the other way. So 90 degrees to clockwise, 90 degrees to overhand, switching my footwork 90 degrees to counterclockwise, 90 degrees to underhand. Those are the 4 right turns. And then the 4 left turns are 90 degrees to counterclockwise, 90 degrees to overhand, switching the footwork 90 degrees to clockwise, and 90 degrees to underhand. So this is true. I've used weaves and pinwheels here, but this would be true, say, we could do this with like a same time cap to a 4-pedal, or I mean, I guess I could just do a same time cap here. Oh, sure, right? Okay, same time cap here in underhand, turning 90 degrees in counterclockwise, turning 90 degrees into overhand, switching my footwork, turning 90 degrees into counterclockwise, right? Those were my right turns. Oh, wait, and then I guess back to underhand. And then my left turns would be 90 degrees to counterclockwise, 90 degrees to overhand, switching my footwork, 90 degrees to clockwise, and then 90 degrees to underhand.